Hey y'all, it's Amberlina and I'm back with another video. This is a different style of video, but I'm excited to show you guys this process. So I decided that I wanted to do ginger boho braids. This is my first time really trying this color and I was just really excited. I'm trying this year not to style my hair as often, but still have fun with my styles. And right now I am washing my hair twice because I've had a blowout for like maybe about a month. And look, we listen and we don't judge, okay? Okay. So during this step, I decided that I wanted to just wash my hair multiple times. I think I did 2 or 3 times just to make sure my scalp was clean, because I do plan on keeping these braids for at least 2 or 3 weeks. I know some of y'all keep y'all braids longer, but I'm just not like, I just can't keep my hair in one style that long, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I used Carol's Daughter. It was just their orange line. I will try to put the products on the screen or down below, as well as this brush. I got this brush from Target. It makes everything go so fast for me. I swear, I don't know why it took me so long to buy this brush, but yeah, I'm blowing my hair out just to stretch it. I did not blow it all the way dry, as you can see. I just kind of blew it out enough to where it was straight. Okay, so now here, I did not film the first half of my head in the back because my kids are out of school. Why do they have a mid-winter break in February is beyond me. And why did I decide to braid my hair while they were out of school and my cats had kids and everything? I literally had a whole litter of cats the day I decided to braid my hair. So you can see on my face, I'm kind of overstimulated, but I've already dedicated myself to this process. So yeah, I didn't film the first half because I just had too much going on and I was just trying to not get overstimulated with the process. Okay. I did not use bundle hair for this at all because I didn't know if I was gonna like the color, and I don't keep my braids in long enough to try or to even want to cut my bundles, like that. I do see such beautiful knotless braids and they cut their bundles and they buy bundles, but I just can't do it. But anyways, I'm gonna put on the screen here the hair that I used and what I did buy. I was using the color 350 for the braiding hair, as well as the bundle bulk hair that I found in the beauty supply. Y'all see me trying to yell at my kids with hair in my mouth? Yeah, because they was doing the most. And it's like, as soon as they see me sit down, they were like, you know what? Let's drive her crazy right quick. But anyways, what I wanted to tell you guys about this scene right here that I'm about to show you, don't judge me in my parts, because once I got to the top, I did not care. I was just trying to finish, okay? I was just trying to finish. I knew I was so close to the end. So what I did here was I braided my hair down only twice because my hair is kind of fine. So I just braided it down twice and then I added a piece. I am adding 3 sections of braiding hair down throughout. Like I was saying, I don't know why I cut off, but I was braiding in 3 sections of braiding hair within a single braid to get the length that I had. I added a piece 2 braids down, if that makes sense. And then again, once I got to like my collarbone, and then again, once I got to like my like the area where my breasts, where the braid would hit where my breasts are at, is where I added the last and third piece to get the length that I have. I really hope that makes sense. I am going to try to explain it again, but I really hope that makes sense. And for the hair piece, like the bulk hair pieces, I chose not to do the crochet method because the last time I did that, they were just slipping out and it was just a mess. It didn't bother me as much, but I wanted a little more security this time that my curly pieces were going to actually stay in the braid as I style and work out and things like that. So this is me adding my second piece. And I do want to break down for y'all how I decided how much hair I wanted to add to each braid. Sorry if y'all can hear my kids yelling. They're still out of school. Lord have mercy. But anyways, so to decide how much hair I wanted to add onto each braid, the back row, the first two back rows at the bottom and the back of my head, I did not add any of the bulk hair because that is where it tangles the most for me. And I just kind of wanted to avoid that all together with this braiding hairstyle. So the first two rows, I didn't do anything. I didn't add any braided hair. I just did straight knotless braids and called it a day. Once I got to the third and the fourth row, I started to add 2 pieces of the bulk hair to each braid. I was braiding them in because the crochet, like I said, I just did not like the crochet method because I was losing hair like as I was styling from the last set that I did last year. It was last year I did the crochet method and it was easier, yes, but it just was everywhere. So anyways, so with this one, I decided the first 2 rows, nothing. And then once I got to the third and the fourth row in the back of my head, I decided to add 2 pieces of hair to each braid. And then once I got to the rows above that, the next 2 rows going up my head, I decided to do 3 pieces of hair for each one. And then I continued until I finished the whole back half of my head by adding 4 pieces of 4 pieces of the bulk hair to each braid. And I kind of followed that same method once I got to the front. You can see me like dancing because I was so happy. I only had a few left, so I was happy. Now, like I was saying about the back half of my head, adding the braiding pieces in, or the bulk hair pieces in, what I decided to do in the front was I started by my ears, and the braids that I have down by my ears, I only added 1 piece. And then that next row up, I started doing 2. And then that next row up, I started doing 3. And then when I got to the part by the middle, like my middle part where the top of my braid, the top row of my braids would be, I was adding 4 pieces of hair again in the front. I really wanted this hairstyle to be full and like flowy. I've seen a lot of inspiration on Pinterest that I'll post on the screen right here so you can see it as well, like where I got it from. Girl, you see me right here getting frustrated. I was so hungry and I was getting carpal tunnel and it was a lot going on. But I finally finished that day and I was so happy, but I ended up going to bed that night. I'll input pictures here and video clips of me like showing like after I finished the process, and then I went to bed because I was just like, I'm tired, I've had enough. So this is me taking it down. I just went to sleep and I didn't put mousse on it, nothing. This is me the next day. So what I decided to do at this point was I'm going to start picking up the pieces of the bulk hair so that I do not dip that in the hot water, because like I said, this is not human hair. This was like $30, I believe, per bundle for this hair, and I did use 2 bundles for this hairstyle. Once again, like I said as well, I'm going to add all the details below in the description box in case I'm talking too much for some of y'all. So yeah, I'm picking up all of the wavy curly hair out of the way so that way it doesn't get dipped. And I'm using like the smallest flexi rods that I have. I used about 4 or 5 like throughout my whole head to roll the ends just to make the ends match. And yeah, you see my son, he just can't help himself. He gotta be in it. big Gemini. He just gotta be in it. But yeah, I decided that braid came loose, so I had to braid that one all on its own and kind of roll it, just because like I said, I did not dip my hair last night. Like, I was just tired by the time I finished. I ain't care no more, child. So by this point, I've already dipped the ends. I kind of let them dry, ate lunch, did things around the house, and now I'm back, like, taking the flexi rods out. I really don't know what I'd be thinking about when I decide I want to give myself braids. And literally, these took like 9-10 hours total. I watched Wicked. I watched a couple of episodes of the Bernie Mac show, and I watched a Beyonce concert on YouTube, if that puts that in perspective of how long that this took me. But here I am putting mousse, and I only add mousse right here at this point in my braids, only just because I don't like the way mousse makes my hair feel or my scalp feel. But because I had sprayed these down with water and I set the ends, I just wanted to make sure I had some hold while I'm having these braids, while I'm styling these braids. Any other time you see me refresh these braids or throughout the weeks with these braids, I'm gonna use water and like a leave-in, just because I like the way that it looks better, and I feel like it's a little less hard on my real hair as well as the bulk hair, because I told y'all this is not human hair. This is maybe a blend, a synthetic blend. I'm gonna put the picture again here so you can see and y'all can let me know what it is, because I don't know, girl. But I know it's not human hair. It's not like that kind of hair to be doing the most with it, okay? Because it will get tangled if you do try to do too much. But I really love how this turned out, and I really enjoy the color. It was fun to try. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope this video inspired you to attempt to do your own hair, or go get your hair done, girl, because this took forever. Okay, bye. Love y'all.